Welcome back to Restore to Explore, everybody, and today we are getting the top coat on the HX 1-tonner. I'm so keen. Let's just jump straight in. So happy with that. Just got a nice little mist coat on it. It still looks a bit green, so yeah, this color looks a bit green on top of the grey primer until you start to get a good couple of coats on. And if you see here, you can see here where that was already painted. That's what the finished color will look like. That's what it looks like at the moment. So still a couple coats to go before it gets how it's meant to be, but I'm glad I got this on. This will be able to fully dry tonight. And then I can wet sand anything down if I need to. There's a couple bits where I think something fell from the ceiling into the paint, so I can just give that a quick little wet sand tomorrow, and then continue with the rest of the coats. Hopefully I should be able to do one coat in the morning and then one in the afternoon, and I should be done. Alright, so I've just remasked the car, this time with some thick card paper. That plastic that I was using, it was flapping around, it was getting all those bits of dried paint into the wet paint, and I had to spend a bit of time then getting it out. So I've also hosed out the shed and let it dry, remasked this up with some paper, so now the paint won't flick up. I've just wiped it all down again. This coat's dry, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mix up a big batch. There's going to be a big wet coat that I'm going to do. I'm going to mix up about 2 litres of paint, get that on, and then that will go off. And then tomorrow I'll wet sand that down with probably 800, and then do the final coat, and then that's it. Alright, so we've just acid washed the tray and it is so bright now. It's like hard to look at bright. And it's probably going to get painted as well, but at least now it's got a good surface to paint on. And we were just doing this while we were letting that coat dry, because there was a couple areas where a bit of dust got in it that I had to wet sand. So I've just wet sanded the top of this front guard here and just this little section of the bonnet. Just got a bit of dust in it while I was spraying, so I've just sanded that back now. Ellen is prep wiping the car again. I'm going to go get some spotlights on stands to put over this side here, because it's a bit hard for me to see. It's a bit more shadowed here. Obviously I've got those lights up there on that side, but nothing over here. So being able to see the paint really bright helps when you're putting the paint on. You can make sure you're getting it to the point where it's nearly dripping and you're getting a nice layer on there. But it's looking so good. I could probably buff the finish that's on here already, and it would come up really shiny. So I'm going to do another one now, and then that will be the last coat of paint. Yeah! What do you reckon? How does it look? Well, that's good, because it's meant to be yellow, so if it looked green, I wouldn't be happy.
Zach just wanted me to fake my first reaction.
Because that was Ellen's reaction before.
Was that it looked like a banana lolly.
It does look like a banana, but that's good. It's meant to. So, I'm so happy with this. I reckon we get all of this masking off so we can see kind of how it looks with the rest of it. Oh, and we can take off the masking tape for the black and see how those flutes look. All right, now I'm actually excited. Let's do it.
Whoa, nice headers. You've got a high-rise double pump carburetor. That's pretty impressive, Sam.
Whoa, nice headers. I can't do it.
How good does this look? I'm so stoked with how it's all coming together. The black flutes, the silver wheels, everything, even the bonnet scoop, I'm starting to like how it is. So yeah, this is getting pretty exciting. Are you happy with it?
Looks really good.
So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I think it's the end of the day for us. I'm absolutely buggered, but I'm glad that this is done, and I'm excited to come back, get into polishing, get into assembling, all that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys next time on Restore to Explore. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.